Okay, I'm not sure how the video is going to come out, but let's try it. So find seated on your mat and start with just keeping your eyes closed and finding out where you're starting from today. So notice if your shoulders are crunched up, if your neck feels a little tight, or if you're gripping around your eyes, forehead, or jaw. And start to take a few deeper breaths. From here, you can place hands on your knees and arch your shoulder blades towards the back, tucking your chin, tucking your belly. And inhale, arching your sternum up and forward. And just rolling through a few times. You can draw big circles in the air with your nose. And taking that the other direction. Before bringing your head back to center, scrunch your shoulders up and roll them back a few times through with your breath. And hands on your lap. Exhale, let your left ear fall towards your left shoulder. Keep your right shoulder down. Right fingertips can find the ground beside you or behind you. And you can turn your head to look down at your left shoulder. Bring your head back to center, right hand on your lap again. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release your right ear to your right shoulder. Left hand on the floor beside you or on the floor behind you. And turn your head to look down at your right shoulder. Come back to center, hands at heart center. Inhale, lift your spine. Exhale, twist to the right. Release your hands and turn your head to look over your back shoulder. Come back to center, hands at heart center. Inhale, lift the crown of your head. And exhale, twist to the other side. Inhale, come back to center. Come up to tabletop. Hands under shoulders. Hopefully you can see from there. Take a few cats and cows, inhaling belly drops. And exhaling, shoulder blades lift. You can bring it side to side if you like, bringing hip and shoulder towards each other. And you can bring your hips all the way forward and all the way back towards your heels, some big circles. Find tabletop, take your knees as wide as your mat, and sit back into child's pose. Come back up, hands under your shoulders, knees, and tops of the feet on the ground. Curl your toes under and lift your hips up to down dog. Pull your belly in. Press into the balls of your feet, press into the heels of your hands. And take a couple breaths here. forward, step your left foot forward towards your left hand, so it'll be a warrior one position, so both feet point forward, they're about hip width apart. Bend your front knee so your knee is over your ankle, and then without letting your left hip pop out, lift your torso straight up. Take a few breaths here first. You can bring hands to hips, ground into the front foot, lean forward over your front knee, so your torso is coming down kind of parallel to your thigh, and then bounce your back toes forward, and as you inhale, lift your back leg up off the ground, crown of the head reaches forward, tuck your chin a little, press out through your back heel, and try to keep your hips and your shoulders both level with the ground. Hands can stay on your hips, they can reach out front, or they can clasp behind you. Sit right down into Gomukhasana, so take that back knee to the ground on the left hand side of your left foot. Stack your knees up. Feet are out to the sides. Inhale, lengthen your torso. Try to even your hips out so both sides are equally on the ground. And if you like, you can take your right elbow to the top of your left knee and twist over to the left. Inhale, come back to center. Any way you'd like to get back to down dog. I just kind of roll over knees, hands on the mat, and then step back. Take just a few breaths here. Look forward and step your right foot forward this time. Knee over your ankle, feet are hip width apart. Don't let your right hip pop forward. Keep your hips squared to the front, shoulders squared to the front, and lift your torso up. Hands can go where you will overhead. I like them clasped behind me better. And then when you're ready, grounding into the front foot, lean your torso forward, bounce your back toes forward a bit, and then inhale, keep your hips squared and shoulders squared, and lift your back foot up off the ground. Exhale, set down to Gomukhasana, so bringing your left knee behind your right knee, setting it down to the ground, and stacking knees up. Feet out to the side, hips on the ground. Inhale, long spine, and either stay there or exhale and twist over to the right. Inhale, come back to center, uncross your legs, maybe cross them the other way, and you can end with just a few breaths here. Okay, there's a little Warrior 3 routine. Hope you like it. Bye, Mom.